What is up, fam? This is Sebastian Castillo coming to you today. Again, beautiful sunny morning here in Cancun. And I wanted to make a quick video about just staying in the game and not letting what other people say or how they treat you dictate whether you should be successful in something or not. And what I mean by this. So, the last couple of weeks have been phenomenal for me, okay? As some of you may know, right now I am a high ticket closer, which is just another way of saying I do sales on the phone for a company. And I'm the top rep in the company now. I've been doing this for just about 4 months, and the first 3 months were kind of rocky. I was seeing some consistent progress, but then this month things just blew up. And it's not all me, I have to admit. Some of this was also due to the business owners tweaking some things, bringing on appointment setters, and doing more qualification for our leads, right? Making sure that the people who I'm speaking to on the phone are just better and more ready to buy and have a real need here, right? So it makes my job a lot easier. And if I'm being honest, probably 4 out of 5 calls here don't even give me objections, right? That's what's the three-headed dragon, right? Spouse, money, and time. People saying, oh, I don't have enough money, or let me talk to my wife. I don't really get these anymore. It's literally just a smooth process of asking them these detailed, deep questions to understand what's going on with them, and then presenting our solution and tweaking this part so that it is in line and addressing everything that was mentioned earlier when they're talking about their problems. So what I wanted to touch on here is for the I've been doing this for 4 months, and then prior to this, as some of you may know, I was an appointment setting, and I was working with a certain coach who, looking back now, again, I don't really want to talk smack about anyone, but this guy really under-delivered, and I don't talk to him anymore. I don't want to talk to him anymore. But like I said, I'm not going to publicly disparage him because what he did wasn't that bad. And it didn't end up costing me too much in terms of money, but it did cost me my time. So what I mean is, I was on his setting team for a solid 4 months. And it was horrible, man. I mean, it was good experience, and I definitely built up a lot of discipline and my work ethic in sales here and improved my communication skills. But in terms of the payout, it was abysmal, right? Like $500 a month, $600 a month. Like, only, thank God I'm in Mexico, because that would not be sustainable at all if I were living back in Canada or anywhere, Western country really. So I really cut my teeth on that. And the funny thing is, the entire time because we would be in Slack channels and have access to the closers on these teams as well, right? And I'd chat them up sometimes. I'd even get to listen to some of their calls. And the funny thing is, I recall watching one, it was on Zoom, right? So watching / listening. And now that I think back, I'm just thinking, it was horrible. Like, this guy was closing deals and making like a 3K commission. Like, he started this one call off talking to this dude who was out in Hawaii about this Airbnb investment opportunity. And for the first 10-15 minutes, they're talking about Hawaii and ATVs and stuff. And I'm just thinking to myself, what in the fuck is wrong with you, and how the fuck does someone so incompetent close deals? Because that's not what they do. You're not there to talk with them and be buddy-buddy and chit-chat about ATVs and the beaches and stuff like this. And the guys mentioning, like, oh yeah, I'm Canadian. Like, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. You don't have to mention anything like this. But anyways, the main point here is, because I have a call coming up in 2 minutes actually, the entire time I was just thinking to myself, I could do this. If this retard can do it, and if he can stay on the team and close deals, then so can I, right? But the funny thing is, this guy who was managing the setting team, and was also my coach, he didn't want to give me an opportunity, right? He wanted to keep me pigeonholed. And I was getting frustrated. I was thinking to myself, not to throw shade on the other members of the team, but I knew I was better. I knew I had the skills. I knew I could step up to the plate and do well as a closer, but I wasn't given the opportunity. That's not me complaining and saying I should just be spoon-fed everything, because I know in this game you have to go out and seek opportunities up to a certain point. But now the funny thing is, I'm the top rep in this company, and I'm looking back and thinking I could have been doing this a year ago, because I already had the wherewithal, I already had the right daily habits, exercise, eating right, sleeping properly, taking care of myself and my mental health so that my performance is at its absolute best when I'm on these calls. So I just wanted you guys to take that away from this quick video. Whatever situation you're in, and if you're watching this, you probably feel like you're above this. You probably feel like you can do a lot better, but your immediate environment is such that the people around you might even recognize it, right? They might know that you're a sharp guy, but they don't want to see you rise above. They want to keep you pigeonholed, right? Because if you rise above, what does that make them think about themselves, usually? It inspires jealousy. It inspires them, causes them to think that they are not as good as they think they are. But anyways, guys, so I have this call to do right now. Watch me close them for a pith, paid in full, and I want you guys to take that away from here, right? Don't let other people tell you what you can't do. Don't let other people tell you that you're not ready. You decide when you're ready. You decide when you want to jump in. Take life by the fucking balls. I was going to say the reins, but let's be real. Take it by the fucking balls and make it your bitch, right? So let that be your little inspirational message for today. And believe me, things can change so freaking fast when you actually do take that step and bet on yourself. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Take care.